AFTV, wow, what an end to 2022. Arsenal finishing off in style, top of the league, beaten Brighton, which has been one of our bogey teams over the years, by 4-2. It was a little bit sticky towards the end when they got that little third goal, Brighton, right, that was disallowed. I was like, hey, nah, man, I don't need this. I don't need a little heart attack time. It's been so comfortable all game, but the goal got disallowed. But listen, regardless of that, 4-2 away from home was very impressive. And the fact that Man City and Newcastle dropped points today and we were able to extend our leads on them, 7 and 8 points on both of those, it's been a fantastic New Year's Eve for Arsenal. Let me get into the player ratings, starting off with Aaron Ramsdale in goal. There was a couple of little moments, I thought, in the game where he lost the flight of the ball on a couple of crosses. Not really at fault on any of the goals. You know, I mean, there's nothing he could have done. It wasn't his fault at all. But I'd say more of a sort of standard performance by him. I'll probably give him like a 6 out of 10 today for Aaron Ramsdale. Glad that he was fit. There was at one time he looked like he was sort of holding his hamstring. Very, very important player for us. We can't afford to lose him, definitely. Ben White returning back to Brighton, the team that we bought him from, and he was classy again today. He's a quality player. The guys were saying it earlier. He's consistent, this guy. Never, ever do you see this guy with like a 4 or 3 out of 10. It's always 7 out of 10 and above. And I think today was another one of those 7 out of 10 performances. A very accomplished performance by Benny Blanco. Well done to him. On the other side, on the left-hand side, Zinchenko today, I thought he was brilliant. He really was. He was classy on the ball. The way in which he helps us start the attacks, some of the vital interceptions and tackles that he makes, he was so classy today. Ooze class. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. A really, really good performance by him. William Saliba. Ooh. Really sort of his mistake led to sort of a shaky end to the game, if I'm being honest, you know. Before then, he was playing okay, but that mistake that he made at the end, that's one thing that we have to remember. He's a young player. Even though he's been absolute class for us, he's still learning as well. And today's a learning curve for him. Even though we're 3-0 up, the game ain't over yet. Still got to do those little basics right and get them right. I'm going to give him today probably a 5 out of 10 because it wasn't his best performance. But listen, he's allowed to have a dodgy game. He's been brilliant for us all season. GABRIEL next to him I thought was really, really good today. Can't understand why he got booked. You know what I mean? I'm still trying to work out that, you know what I mean? But he was solid throughout the game. When you're playing away from home, you need these defenders to put in these solid performances. When there was set pieces, he won everything. A good performance by him. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Moving into the midfield, Thomas Partey again. Solid as a rock. Go back and watch the first goal. It's his tackle that he wins in midfield that wins back the ball for Arsenal, that then leads to that early goal, which set us on our way to the victory. Vital bits of play that sometimes get missed. And he, again, was classy in his passing, didn't give the ball away. Another great performance by him. I'm going to give him an 8 as well. Xhaka today, again, this guy consistently good this season. Again, another good performance by Xhaka. The engine on him is unbelievable. When he's getting the ball, there's always quality on it. MIKEL ARTETA's got him in his best position. The Xhaka that I'm seeing is a Xhaka that we've seen over the years for Switzerland. That's what we're seeing now at Arsenal. 8 out of 10 for Xhaka. Another solid performance. Moving to the other midfielder, our captain, and today for me, the man of the match by a country mile. Gunali called him Oda class. He is Oda class. You know, what a brilliant performance by him. A great goal. The technique to sort of, you know, the way that ball was sort of spinning towards him and he hits it into the floor to score it. The assist on the Martinelli goal and just everything he did in the game. Some of the little nutmegs, the way he doesn't give the ball away, the quality of him, the engine on him, just what a flawless performance. I'm tempted to give him a 10. I'm going to give him a 9, but what an excellent performance by our captain, leading our team away from home, knowing that we're under pressure from the other earlier games. Well done to Martin Odegaard, my man of the match today, 9 out of 10. Saka, not far behind. Again, another goal by him. I thought he took the goal brilliantly. Very composed finish early in the game. He could have had more as well in the game. I thought he played again very, very well. One of the best young players in world football right now. He's proved it at the World Cup. He's proving it week in, week out for Arsenal. I'm going to give him an 8. And Eddie, before I get to Eddie, let me go to Martinelli. Again, you know, he outpaced Lamptey. Lamptey's like quick. He outpaced him for the goal. Another goal for Martinelli. He's causes problems every time he's on the ball. Again, another outstanding young player that we've got. 8 out of 10 for him. Another goal for him as well. Great to see him on the score sheet. And Eddie Nketiah. You know, a lot of people when I was over in Qatar were saying, oh, the league's over for you, right? No Jesus. I was like, yeah, listen, man, we're not a one-man team. We're not a one-man team. Jesus is a big miss. Eddie's been asked to come in and fill in. What has he done? The 2 games that he's come in, he's scored in both. That's what we want. We want goals from Eddie. 2 games, 2 goals. You cannot argue with that. The ultimate poacher, fox in the box. He was there to poke that chance in, put us 3-0 up and really win the game for us. Well done to Eddie Nketiah again. 8 out of 10 going out to Eddie. Moving into the subs, a lot of them didn't really get a lot of time to do much. I'm going to give El Neni a 6. Came in, helped to shore it up. Holding, very unlucky to get that deflection when the ball went in, but I'll give him a standard 6. All the subs that came in, just give him a standard 6 because I just sort of was asked to come in and just solidify it up. Going into the referee, no. This is where I get a bit, I thought the referee today was poor. You know, some of the yellow cards he was dishing out, the one to Saka, I was like, you know, the one to GABRIEL, I just thought he dished out a load of unnecessary cards in the game. I really did. It wasn't a dirty game, you know, and 4 or 5 bookings throughout the game? Nah, just too fussy. Way too fussy. I'm going to give him a 3 out of 10. MIKEL ARTETA today, what do I say, man? I've got to give him a 9 out of 10 as well. Leads his team away from home, under pressure after seeing the results that have gone on earlier to produce something, and he has done. Team was positive from the start, right from the whistle. Our away performances this season have been absolutely brilliant, and Arteta has got them doing something special away from home. And you win titles by having good away form. So well done to MIKEL ARTETA, 9 for him. And finally, the fans, loud they were on TV. I was just a bit gutted that I didn't get down there. We had a bit of sickness in the studio, so I had to come and fill in. But Cecil, you lucky to be down there on that game. To all those fans, you deserve it. Travelling down there on New Year's Eve, a lot of those fans won't even get back in time to celebrate New Year's Eve because by the time you get through all the traffic and that, probably no chance. But you know what? They had their own New Year's Eve celebration right there at the ground. And you know what? What if we go on next year, or should I say this year now, we're nearly into 2023, and win the title? What a party that's going to be with these fans. They're absolutely brilliant. 10 out of 10 to the fans. Well done to them and that brilliant travelling away support. And yeah, we move into 2023, top of the league by 7 points. Absolutely unbelievable. We are in a great position to win the league. We just got to keep this going. That's all we got to do. We've got the quality. We've got the class. Couple of signings in January. Mudryk wants to come. Go look at his Instagram. Couple of signings and we can do this. Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.